Okay, this is the short of it. And I'm here by myself, I think. V, where is the... It's,
She made it, everybody.
I'm here. Nobody worry. Nobody panic. We can have a show now.
We can. Oh, goodness. I'm Tonya.
Rochelle.
Oh, I government named myself.
You did. You got mad at me for that earlier.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah. And now you're doing it to yourself.
Oh my gosh. The short of it, we celebrate short films. We celebrate filmmakers of short films, and we celebrate short people.
Yeah, short people especially. Is Haley anything on this podcast, or is Haley just a target?
Well, she's part of Hull Bay, but yeah, she's a target. So
Okay.
she is the shortest.
She's the shortest.
She
of
really
everyone.
is.
Well, Peggy's pretty short too.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
10.5.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Whoa. So you got Peggy B.
Peggy wins.
I
Yes.
think I'm 25.
Oh. We got a short contest going
Yeah,
on.
short.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're although we would really like to rank people in terms of how short they are, I think that would be a really great podcast, and we may start that.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about films though on this podcast because our producer yelled at us because he said an episode that we did was long and rambling and had no point. I think that's what he said. He said it sucked or something.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So we're gonna make more of an effort to be on topic, and so today we have the most extraordinary filmmaker with us.
Well, before you get into that, can I just tell you how much I love how you cleaned up the table?
Yeah.
It was a mess.
Yeah, it was kind of a mess.
It was a mess. And,
Yeah.
and when it's a mess and I'm a mess and then everything is just a mess.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
really do appreciate that.
No worries. I'm the only one who should be a mess.
Can we talk about our producer's glasses, and can we start a GoFundMe
Yes,
right now? Because
because he has one. He only has one ear holder thingy.
he
I
does.
saw that earlier.
Yeah.
And did you get into a fight or something? Like, what happened?
Look how he has to maneuver the headphones in order for the glasses to stay in place. It's like this whole machination to make sure the glasses stay and the headphone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Have a hands-on job. Come on.
Anyways, and then the other person that is walking around that you're going to see is Ollie.
Yeah, Ollie. Ollie walks around and gets in frame a lot.
He does.
Even though I've told him not to, and I once hit him. I
You
hit him.
did?
I hit him. I said, "Do not get in the frame."
Oh, wow.
Still gets in frame.
Yeah. Maybe he wants
does
to be on the show.
Probably he does. Yeah. I
Okay,
would imagine.
but he's got to do a short film.
Yeah,
Or
he does.
something.
Yeah.
Speaking of short films, now I will let you
Oh,
go.
now I can talk about short
Yes,
films?
please. Yes.
Oh,
Thank you.
awesome. So today we have with us an extraordinary young filmmaker, DK Racine. Do you prefer DK or Dakota?
But we're not going to talk to her yet.
I think that's a stupid idea. Do you prefer...
So be it, I guess. So whatever. I'm not hurt.
Look at
Just a thought.
Look how butthurt he is.
Oh.
Like, how am I supposed to talk about her when she's sitting right?
Well, we're
them
supposed
when
to
they're sitting right there.
But we're supposed to introduce the clip first.
I know, but like, why would you do that? That's
I
silly.
don't know.
That's silly.
Okay.
If you say so.
DK's here with their movie called Mercy.
Mercy.
Here, am I doing it right now, sir?
I think you're trying your best, but
Oh yeah. So yeah,
Mercy was extraordinary. It was well, we're going to talk to you about that first, but let's look at a clip from Mercy, who is, it stars somebody that may be familiar.
somebody who doesn't have a full set of glasses
Yes, and someone who yells at us. So,
Yeah.
all right,
and comes up with dumb plans.
let's take a look at Mercy.
I really appreciate this, man.
no problem.
It's a long story, but it's been a hell of a night. I mean, obviously, but god damn! Don't move too suddenly. Okay? we in danger? No. We'd hear him coming from miles away. Is it bad? The cut on my head?
No. Face wounds just bleed a lot. There's tons of blood vessels in there.
Are you a doctor or something?
Almost. I dropped out. But you don't need to go to med school to know about the blood vessel thing. Can you hold the flashlight right here for me? Thank you.
Why did you do that?
Sorry, did I hurt you?
No. I'm asking, why did you drop out of med school?
Oh. Well, I only got in because my dad pulled some strings. Don't worry, I passed all my classes. But the guilt really weighed on me.
I definitely get that.
Oh, I want more.
Wow.
You want them, you love them, but you can't have them.
Ooh. Wow.
That's deep.
It is deep because you're like in
Taken.
the movie,
Yes.
and we want you because you're in the movie,
Yes.
and we can't have you.
Right, because...
I'm a lesbian.
Because
Yes. That, yes, and...
I'm married.
Yes, and...
And DK has you.
Indeed. Woo.
DK, welcome.
No, thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
Do you like DK or Dakota?
I definitely prefer DK.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Dakota's pretty.
Well, thank you.
I like
cool name.
Dakota. It is.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And
so
Harry here always calls you Dakota. In a very serious way. Dakota says.
city government names you all the time.
I'm a full name person.
You are
And
a
that's
full
okay.
name
I
person.
respect that. I respect that.
All right, cool.
So Mercy, tell me where did this kind of come from? It's quite intense, I have to say.
Yeah. Well, okay. A little bit of a embarrassing lore drop. I kind of came up with it when I was probably like 15 years old. I think I was a sophomore in high school. And this is so embarrassing, and I told myself I wasn't going to admit this, but it's, you know what? Admit it, right? The idea started out, oh my God, it's, okay, to preface this, one of my big inspirations in film and art and everything is music. I'm very inspired by just lyrics and songwriting and things like that, really like put stories and images in my head. At this point in my life, I was very, very obsessed with a band called Panic at the Disco.
All right.
Yeah. And they're like an emo band from like the early 2000s. And I was an emo kid who was born in the early 2000s. And yeah, so I don't know what it was, but I initially conceptualized Mercy as a Panic at the Disco fan fiction.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's deep.
It is.
I actually like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I had this whole plan to like write this whole like novel basically following like this guy who escapes from prison and yada yada yada, and they just happened to be members of this band that I liked. But I stopped working on that. I was like, this is weird. I reached an age, probably when I was like 16, I was like, maybe this is weird. Maybe I should not write this. But I still really liked the idea. And as I was like aging and kind of getting more into like filmmaking and realizing that that's what I wanted to do like with my life, I was like, you know, maybe I could take this to another level. And I just kind of kept the concept like tucked away in my phone notes app. And like every once in a while, something would strike me and I'd be like, oh, write that down. Like, this is part of the story. This is the character backstory, whatever. And then I believe in my sophomore year of college, I took a screenwriting class with Mary Baker.
Shout out FSU.
Yeah.
Professor.
Shout out FSU.
Yes.
Yes, and Haley was in the class as well.
Oh wow. Is that the one Haley complained about nonstop?
Probably. And I'll do it again.
Yeah.
But it was a good time, and when we were kind of mulling over like ideas of like what we were gonna write as a feature length film, which is obviously a huge undertaking. I had a couple ideas, but just none of them stuck the way that Mercy did. It wasn't called Mercy at the time. I didn't have a title for it. I'm still not married to the title it has now, but whatever. And I was like, this has been sitting in my brain for like 5 years. I just need to do something with this. I just need to write this idea. It felt like the best idea I had. It's the best idea I've had yet. I haven't liked anything I've come up with as much as I like this. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna write this feature-length film. I mean, obviously, what an ordeal it is to write a feature-length film.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I didn't, who has the budget in college to make a feature-length film?
Right.
Especially there were so many crazy high budget needing things that would happen in it. There's like a hospital chase scene. There's like all this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it gets deep. It gets crazy. But yeah, so fast forward, I'm doing my thesis. And typically,
Good. You're good.
Thank you. My main focus in filmmaking is cinematography. I enjoy writing, but it's not like I'm not like, oh, I want to be this big director or whatever. I really enjoy cinematography. I prefer to be behind the camera. So I knew when it came time to do my honors thesis that I wanted to showcase my cinematography as this is what I did in my time here. This is what I focused on, and this is what I want to take into my life. But I also really wanted to bring something that I created to life. So I had to obviously I could not make a feature-length film as my thesis project. As crazy and amazing as that would have been, it was not going to happen. Just simply put. So I worked with Zach Lee. Shout out to Zach Lee,
Shout out Zach Lee. Yep.
He advised my thesis, and he helped me kind of whittle it down into a short film, just to kind of introduce the concept. So obviously, I had to write a whole new ending, obviously cut out 80 pages of, you know what I mean? And just kind of reimagine the story as if it had ended much sooner.
Yeah.
Which was hard.
I bet.
Yeah, because for all these years, I had a very specific idea of this, and this happens, and it ends here, and all this crazy stuff. But you can't fit that into 15 minutes. It just,
Yeah, because typically you go short to long, right?
Yeah.
Like that's something, and I'm going to have you move your mic a little bit closer to you. There you go. So typically it's the other way. You do a short or a proof of concept, and then you develop it into a feature. So, but talk about that, So Mercy, and we all saw it. Well, we saw it, right? And so, and of course, producers in it. What happened to all that hair? That was some nice, beautiful hair you had.
I'm on a healing journey.
Okay, all right.
And so shaving was the first step.
Okay, all right. But how did you go about picking what you did? Because the movie does say a lot and do a lot, but I also remember saying, I want more. I want more of this. So how did you get it to that point?
It was really, really hard. It's like, they say kill your darlings. It was like I had to kill 90% of my script. I mean, and it's not dead. It exists. It's just like putting it on the screen. I had to decide kind of what would be the clearest to the audience. And I think the beginning is just setting it up. I think if we jumped in the middle of nowhere, it would have been a little confused. It would have been very confusing. And in fact, I wanted to start kind of with a scene towards the end. I mentioned the hospital chase scene earlier. My favorite thing I've ever written. I'm obsessed with it. I think it was so fun. But obviously not in budget to get a hospital and elevators and 1 million police officers. And It wasn't practical. I proposed it to Zach and he was like, yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. It's a fun concept, but it's not gonna happen. I was like, yeah, that's fair. So I was like, the only other thing I felt was appropriate was to just start at the beginning. And I'm glad I did that. I really liked the opening of him like running through the woods, like, taking
and
the
then
jumpsuit
crawling
off.
on the floor. And, yeah,
Very visceral stuff.
Right.
it was.
Yeah. And I want to apologize to you because it was very cold and you were very naked, but
Anything for art, right? Yeah.
You get it.
I got it.
But yeah, so I was like, there's no better way I feel like than to start at the best way would have been to start in the hospital chase scene, but since that wasn't doable, you know, the best thing was to start in the beginning, and I'm really glad that we came to that decision. And it was really hard to end it in what really was the beginning of a whole journey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
it works.
It
though.
works, yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
and I think as a proof of concept, it really works too. Like because people are, it leaves you wanting more. You want to know more information.
Right.
You want to know what happens next, and so that's like a perfect sort of proof of concept and a perfect short film. I think is when people want more rather than, oh my God, is this going to keep going?
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, even though you had V as an actor, that didn't seem to handicap you.
Hey, that was a good one.
No, but in all seriousness, the acting is great. And
The
I
acting
think
is great.
what I love is you are a cinematographer, and it's very evident in the way the film is shot. It's absolutely beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tones and everything. It did get what it was called Mercy, right? The one with crazy lady cutting off the guy's feet, or
Oh, that no,
I know exactly what you're talking
the
about. It's
character was Mercy, but the movie was called
someone. Haley, Google that.
Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates.
It's a Stephen King
Yeah,
adaptation.
Yes.
Stephen King.
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
No, what Bates Motel?
No.
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 Mm-mm.
The one where
It's an
another
author.
famous actor.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I love when
So-
we can't
You
think
can do
of
this,
the
Peggy.
title of movies, but we have a
but we
podcast
have-
about movies.
That's
yeah.
right.
It's good stuff.
And a whole bunch of weird stuff. came
Why
up.
would that be the
Okay.
first thing?
I don't know.
All right. So, anyways, while Haley is looking that up, but it just kind of gave us that, for me, that tone was just like really, it was very warm, very, just suspenseful. It all that kind of came in. I heard that you did this with like what, 5 other people?
I think so. I think that's a number. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who were those people, if you don't mind us asking?
Yeah, let's shout them out.
So it was me. We had Dylan O'Brien doing the sound. We had Kyle Linfers doing SFX makeup.
Oh, he's fantastic.
Yes. We had Oliver over here.
Shout out to our
Shout out
roving
to
photographer
Oliver.
over there.
You're not in frame. Get in frame.
He's not.
The one time we want you in frame, Ollie, you're not.
There he is.
Yes. He was the gaffer. We had Vincent Hussey. He was the production assistant.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he did like a BTS movie about it too
Yes.
that we
Oh, cool.
saw. I actually saw that as well. So
I did not see that.
Yeah.
How come I was not included?
Bob showed it in well, actually Vincent was in my class, the documentary class, and Vincent showed it during
Okay. That's why I didn't
class.
see it.
So
All right.
so is your plan to expand this into a feature? Is that coming? Because you really need to do this movie.
Yeah, for sure.
I would love to. I mean, that's an absolute dream of mine. And something I've noticed is that in recent years, kind of trying to follow this up and trying to write something new, it feels so difficult because it feels like unfinished business. Like it really feels like it's still like embedded in my brain. Like I feel such a need to finish this and just like make it exist and let it live on its own. Like I can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah.
I can't write anything else and be content with it. Like while this is still like in the air. It's really just a budget time, mostly budget and time situation. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
V,
but-
give her $1 million so that she
come
can
on, dude.
finish this. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I'm working on it. I'm trying to become a real estate tycoon.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I've got,
Okay.
there are many fascinating things about me I'm trying to do.
Okay. All right.
All right.
All right. And obviously producing the short of it is one of them.
And that's one of my favorites.
Good answer.
What kind of films do you watch? Like, what is your go-to genre? We've never asked, I guess, anything like that.
We are usually too busy talking to each other to actually talk to our guests.
That's true. That's true.
We're evolving
I know
as we
you.
go.
I know your favorite. So yeah. So what kind of filmmakers inspire you? What kind of films inspire you?
I like horror movies a lot. I really like horror movies. I like crime movies. I like comedies also. I don't know if my films are really, I don't know. I feel like my films aren't necessarily scary, maybe a little suspenseful. And I like to throw a little bit of comedy in them, maybe. I like to lighten the mood sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really into like horror and crime. I would say those are my big genres. I think my favorite movie, which is not a particularly good movie, but just something that is very dear to me, is Jennifer's Body.
Oh, that's a fantastic film.
Okay, thank
Oh,
you.
I
Yeah.
never watched
That's
that.
brilliant.
I
Is
hear
it
mixed
horror?
opinions.
Oh, it's a metaphor for like how women are treated as objects.
Yeah.
And, I love that.
Is it a horror?
It's like body horror, but it's really more commentary.
It's like a dark
on-
comedy almost.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
I
and
haven't
Megan,
either.
Good. Peggy needs to watch this.
it's amazing.
That's what
Yeah.
we're doing after this?
Yeah, we're watching.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to do surround sound at Tony's house.
Yeah. There we go. Surround sound at Tony's.
Do we
That's our
do we
next show.
need to give Peggy a microphone?
We totally need to give Peggy a microphone. Peggy needs a microphone.
Peggy needs a microphone. So what are you doing now? You've graduated, and
Yes.
what are you doing now?
Right now I work at a home improvement store.
DK, is that close to where you live?
Okay, so Peggy's not one of the hosts of the show.
But Peggy's asking. No, I appreciate it. We need help, Peggy. You know we need help.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Yes.
close to your home and where?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, it's like 5 minutes away, so it's a real easy commute.
Okay, and how long have you been with them?
About 6 months I've been working
We're
there.
losing control
That's okay.
over things.
No, you're good, Peggy. I was enjoying it actually. I thought that was really important information to have. Yeah.
You gotta have patience with customers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you do.
absolutely.
You do.
Very important.
Probably,
Yep.
yeah.
So let's
More so than being a film director.
So speaking film, you were working on an upcoming project that
Yes.
we here at Hull Bay Productions is loving to support, and we're executive producing it. And you are the DP
Yes.
of that. It's called Hold This. I should also say that V is also the producer
Yeah.
on this as well. What are we doing? Oh, I'm the AD.
I'm not doing anything.
You're not doing anything?
No.
Okay.
I only care about myself and my films.
That's as it should be.
Right?
Watch his
Yeah.
wife
As it
mom.
should be. Where did you grow up? Like, tell us a little bit about you.
I grew up in Fitchburg, actually.
Okay.
I lived there my whole life. I went to Fitchburg schools my entire life, and I happened to go to Fitchburg State, which I'm really grateful to have done. I think that was one of the best decisions I've made in life.
Yeah.
Put me where I'm at today. It brought me to some wonderful people.
Oh, did you meet V at Fitchburg
I
State?
did.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's so cute.
Must be love.
Shout out Lauren Kova.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. No, in Vieira's class, no less.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. Which one?
It was Intro to Communications.
I was hoping it was going to be gender communication.
Oh, that would have been hilarious.
That would have been fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I grew up in Fitchburg. that's where, that's the story of my
That's
life.
the short of it.
That's the short of it.
Oh.
Do you have siblings? Do you have a large family?
I have 2 older brothers. They're my half brothers. They're much older than me, actually. My youngest brother is 14 years older than me.
Okay.
And my oldest brother is, I believe, maybe 18 years older than me. Whoa. Or 19 even. Yeah.
So you were a big surprise present.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But it was a good one. It was a good surprise.
Yeah, I like to think so.
Yeah, of course it was. Look at you. You're a filmmaker.
Yeah.
That's not everyone can say that. You know what I'm saying?
It's every parent's dream.
Yeah. So is Mercy, have you been traveling to film festivals or submitting to film festivals, or are you not there yet?
I'm getting there. I just wrapped editing it relatively recently. I still really want to work on the color.
I love the color.
Oh, well, thank you.
I do too.
There's just a few things that I'm not completely happy with. And it's just, color is one of those things where I tweak it endlessly and I'm never like, oh, this looks good. So I kind of want someone else to do it.
Yeah.
But I've just been slacking on being like, hey, I'll pay you to do this because I kind of need more money first.
V.
Wow.
I'm working on it. I need my millions, guys. Give me 6 more months.
You're working hard. No pressure. I appreciate you.
Oh, they're so cute.
Must be love.
I just lost track of that beautiful moment. I forgot what I was going to ask
well.
you. Oh, no, we were talking about the coloring and everything. Yeah, that is something that I have not gotten into. I need to, but, you know, I'm absolutely old school. I used to edit on beta tapes before non-linear editing was even a thing. And so the coloring, I never, is it hard? This is a stupid question. Oh my gosh, my phone was on.
Wow.
Oh
Tonia's
my
phone
gosh. I am
was
so
on.
sorry to our listeners.
Yeah.
That is like, everyone turn their phone off if I haven't
My
said that
phone's off.
yet. Okay.
Peggy left hers at home.
Okay.
Peggy's not expecting any call.
No, you're right. You're
Okay. You can make up names for me. That's fine. I'm good. I think what you said about color is exactly what's so hard about it, is that you can change it endlessly, right? And so it's really hard to say, okay, that's the look I want.
Yeah.
And the times I've had a colorist, it's so much easier because they don't have the same attachment to keep tweaking and all that. And it just is done because you can do, you know, what look do you want? What, you know, and it goes on forever. But I really like the warm tones of Mercy. And it really is beautiful.
Thank
you.
Like
it's shot beautifully. And then I like the color grade. So I'm surprised you still love, you're a perfectionist, aren't you?
I am. And there's just a few things where, I don't know. There's just a few specific scenes where I want it to look either cooler or warmer. And I'm just like, oh, is that too cool? Like, is that not cool enough? Like, does this look like it's just blue? Like, or does it look normal? Does it look natural? Like, I'm just like constantly fighting this battle of like, does this look good? And I just need someone else to take that off of my shoulders because I can't do it anymore.
Yeah. It's hard. It is hard.
Yeah. But I'm reaching a point where it's like, I really just want to start sending it out to festivals. Mm-hmm. Because it's been so long in the making. We shot it last March. And I just finished the editing this year. There was a whole timeline of events. But it's just, I was just really excited to have it in a good enough state to show it at Visions at Fitchburg State. That was really...
Shout out Visions.
Shout out Visions.
Yes.
Shout out Fitchburg State as always.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just so honored to be a part of that and so excited. And it felt like even though I had graduated a year ago, it felt like a great end to my career at Fitchburg State.
Yeah.
It was just a huge honor. So that felt like a really good place to kind of kick off Mercy being out in the world.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
I think
wonderful.
you can get it seems like a festival film.
Yes.
Because it does things that, actually Zach Lee pointed out, like in real time, like having a short film take place in real time is a very good selling point for a short film. Yeah, so you got that one. And
Awesome.
what are you at 15 minutes? Is that?
Yep, just about exactly 15.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's 20.
Yeah, you get up there in the 20s and they're like, I don't know if we want to program this. It's a big commitment.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
You talked about music being like a huge influence to you, particularly when you were younger. I love the music choice that you did for Mercy. It was, it almost kind of gave me goosebumps a little bit. So how do you work with the music? Like, are you working with a composer? Like, how do you do that?
Honestly, this was my first like really short film that's like mine. It was the first one that I really edited all the way through. And I was feeling really, really intimidated by doing the music because I didn't have a composer. And honestly, I was really scrambling to finish it before vision submissions were due because I had spent a really long time just slacking, honestly. And I also didn't have access to a Mac, which all the files were on a hard drive formatted for Mac. And I was like, okay, I want to do this right. I don't want this whole hassle. Like, I finally got a Mac around Christmas, and then I started working on it a little bit. And then I was like, oh, vision submissions are coming up. I need to do this now. And then literally the night before vision submissions were due, I pulled an all-nighter and I worked on the music. Nightmare. So stressful. And it's literally all royalty-free music.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Which was a risky decision. But it was the financial decision that made the most sense to me.
Yeah, of course.
For sure, yeah.
We actually have royalty-free music as our theme for the short of it.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Period.
We're a
You
little
didn't know
budget.
that, did
I
you?
did
Yeah.
not know that. No, I don't, because I don't do anything except show up and sit in this chair.
That's right. And even you didn't even show up on time.
Right,
You
I'm
had to
sorry,
just
yes.
had
Apologies to
do
everyone.
that. No, I think it's, tone. We can talk about tone visually, but also, in terms of the music, it's so important. And you don't want, like, I call it the Jaws effect. Like, you don't want the dun, 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 like something is going to happen. Like, don't tell me it's going to happen before it happens. Like that's my thing. And so, which is why I hate rom-coms. It's just,
There's way better reasons to hate rom-coms.
there is, but it's just like, the sad music. Oh, they're going to break up. Oh, they're going to get back together, whatever. Anyways, it works. It just absolutely works. I just wanted to tell you that.
Yeah.
So
I appreciate that. I was honestly nervous.
I think we might have to give Peggy the Heimlich. Oh, okay. You're okay?
oh boy.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but
No, that's okay.
our audience is dying in front of our eyes and we're ignoring it. Well, we're ignoring it.
Go get your inhaler.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Go do that because we
I-
can't have any.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
no
sorry.
on air.
No.
Sorry.
Actually,
No, it's
no apologies
fine.
necessary.
My goodness.
I just didn't know if I needed to do something because I'm not certified in CPR at all.
But you were ready
I
to
am.
jump right
Oh,
into
okay.
it.
So you weren't even doing anything. You were just like, I
was-
don't care that Peggy is coughing up a lung.
She coughs all the time. I don't know what to tell you. It's like I have a real job. I got other things going on.
Oh no.
Anyways, no offense.
No offense. If you have to say no offense, it's
very
offensive.
offensive, but yeah, it's,
Woo.
Anyways.
Sorry, back to the what? The short of it. Yeah.
The short of it. Yeah, well, there's a lot we can go down that road about. So, but she's getting help now.
Peggy's okay.
She went to go
Peggy's
get her
okay
inhaler.
so far. If she doesn't
Everything's
return
going to
within
be
the next 3 minutes,
fine.
so. I'm not either.
I
It's
will,
just
but
like,
we got to finish the show first.
Exactly. We got to close before we get it from this
We're
out.
not going to revive Peggy until we close the show. Yeah, we
Yes.
can't do that.
Thank you, people, for understanding.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Are there any other projects that you have cooking up?
I I am kind of superstitious. Sometimes I get scared of talking about things because I feel like when I talk about things before they happen, then they don't happen.
Okay.
I have really severe OCD.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Well, period. We're all.
I mean,
in
it's
this
not
together.
severe. I have mild OCD.
Mine is pretty bad.
Oh,
yeah. You
okay.
should look at my spice cabinet. Yeah, it's like alphabetical and by size and everything. It's pretty bad.
Weird.
But one of my big OCD things is like the superstitious. Like I am scared to talk about things before they happen. But I will say, I was feeling kind of in a rut creatively for a long time, especially after Mercy. Just feeling like I'm really married to this idea. I really want to put this into the world, but I cannot right now. So it was hard for me to pick up on something new, but I wanted to so bad. Like I was having that urge, like I want to write something. I want to feel creative. I want to, but I just felt so stuck. But I had this dream, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and I was like, whoa, like this is a movie.
Ooh.
Nice.
All I'll say is vampires are in it. And I've always wanted to write a vampire movie.
Whoa.
Okay.
I happen to know that.
It should be a black female vampire.
Yes.
We haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, Blackula.
Yeah, all vampires are hot.
It's a woman?
All of it.
No, I thought it was.
I never watched it because it's blaxploitation, but I assume there are women.
No, I think it was just guys doing
okay.
it.
All right. Well, then there we go.
And then of course Sinners. We had a couple of
Sinners,
Sinners.
so amazing. Yeah,
Sinners.
this one doesn't like it. Ridiculous, right?
Did you like
one of the
Blade?
most brilliant movies ever.
I didn't like Blade.
I liked
I never
Blade a
saw it. It was
lot.
just-
I liked it a lot.
That was just like a random movie choice that
Yeah.
you just.
I was thinking, oh, black vampires.
Yeah.
Blade.
Oh, yeah.
Blade's a black vampire.
Yeah. Okay.
In case you didn't know that.
All right.
Wow. So, are we supposed to be closing out the show now?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Well,
we got places to be.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, so that, am I supposed to say something that, like,
No, well, we got to
sets up the ball
thank
so that
our
you can
guests
short of
first.
it thing?
Yeah,
Okay, so
but we
thank yous
can-
go first? Is
Yeah.
that
I'm
Do we go
grateful.
first? The thank
I know.
you.
What's happening?
I get
Rochelle,
confused.
you thank Tony. Tony thanks Rochelle. I thank DK.
Is that-
DK, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for coming on the show. It's
course.
not silly. We enjoy you, and we also wish you the best. You know, whatever that dream is, let's see it. Let's do it. And I cannot wait to see Mercy as a feature.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Oh, where
Yes.
can people find your work? Is there any
Oh.
place where you can see your work?
Yes, thank you. I have a website. It's just dkracine.com. I've got a little portfolio on there of photography and things. I also have a YouTube channel. I believe it's DKR Cinema.
Okay, awesome. We will have that at like the bottom of.
We'll put a
like,
link.
the
That's the
screen.
doobly-doo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
we'll
right
put a
here.
link.
We'll put
Yeah.
all your links up there. So,
sure.
well, thank you for coming.
Of
Yeah.
course. Thank you so much for having me. It's an honor. I'm so
We
happy.
appreciate it.
We do.
Haley, stop trying to get in the limelight. Oh man, what is this nonsense? No.
There's always yap when I have to. That's the nonsense.
Oh.
TMI.
Yeah, total TMI.
Exactly.
TMI. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, they can't.
Betty, you're behind a beat.
No, I'm just.
All right.
Peggy
Can
is
we
the best.
close the show?
Yeah, close the show. This has been a V production of our podcast called
The short of it.
Woohoo!